be a reading in regards, this is going to be a friends reading, karmic and aligned. So first of all, just some cards that I saw from the jump. I saw Seven of Wands. What I got from the Seven of Wands was you could be viewed as somebody that's guarded. Um, you also have people who view you as someone who's very protective, okay? You're protective over those that you care about, okay? You can have like this maternal or paternal energy about you, but there's something about you being very protective over your friends. And I'm not just saying protective as in, oh, you will fight for them or you will defend them like in physical battle, but I'm saying like you genuinely care for their well-being in regards to karmic connections that they may have. Yeah. This could also be something significant about respecting boundaries while also honoring your own boundaries. All right, but you have money magic. Now, mind you, this is going to be a mixture of messages coming out. Okay, there's going to be addressing those karmic friendships, past or present, as well as friendships that are more so in alignment with you. I also did hear that there's also going to be messages addressing your spirit team as your friends as well. But you got Eight of Wands. The funny thing about the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands is that you have money magic here. So, unfortunately, some of you guys could have experienced multiple friends from your past, or if you were a part of a friend group, because you have multiplayer, money magic, Eight of Wands, which either represents rapid, like something speeding up, okay, or projections. Three of Pentacles. The only thing about Rider-Waite Tarot and their Three of Pentacles is that these people are in the dark. You get what I'm saying? They're cloaked and they're in the dark. So you guys could have probably dealt with some type of hidden or secret projections towards something that you're building or your success, your progress, okay? Unfortunately. There's something, oh my God. Look what's behind the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so money magic. I did, when I was trying to get my, oh God. When I was trying to get my cards together, one of the cards I saw was Stone. S-T-O-N-E. So stone, that could represent somebody trying to stone you, okay? This could also represent people that you, friends that you used to get stoned with, okay? But considering the Tower being here, you have multiplayer, money magic, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Tower, Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands came out from the jump. One thing about these karmic friendships or false friendships, okay, for a lot of you, these are past connections, okay? For some of you, I guess they could be current. You could be moving out of them, or somebody here, you know, Eight of Swords. Oh my God. So something about the 8th house is significant. Somebody could be a Scorpio. There could be something significant about a Scorpio that was a friend, or you be a Scorpio. You got Four of Swords. So, anyway, so what I was getting, there could have been connections that you guys were a part of where from time to time you will feel defensive about certain information, like about sharing certain information about plans, you know, that you have and things that you want to do, okay? Shaken, not stood. Okay, but I heard stern. That's why, something about you being stern, or like, I guess just, you know, putting your head over heart when it comes to certain information, okay? Yeah, and regarding your wealth or regarding some creativity or, oh my God, something that could lead to some type of abundance or prosperity, okay? Or progress. So a lot of you guys dealt with friendships where you had to be, because you knew that there was hidden competition. With the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. You knew that there was some type of underlying competition, okay? Oh my God. Or you may even have experienced friendships where you feel like people would intentionally try to create conflict for you, okay, in regards to your progress or you progressing, or if they view you in a Queen of Pentacles light. I got an example. Okay, you got Judgment and the Five of Wands. When I was in college, okay, I remember this girl, I used to consider her my best friend at the time. And we both wanted to join AKA sorority. So the plan was for the both of us to, apply and get into it, right? I ended up being able to join or cross. She wasn't able to because something with her academics, her grades, her GPA or some shit. Now, from my understanding, I thought we were still cool. What's up? I thought we were still cool. You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, I didn't perceive sororities and fraternities like, oh, when I get a part of this or if I join this, that makes me better than people. Like, like I shared on another video I posted, I was already doing things. I was already established on campus. Like, the big thing for me was filling up my portfolio when it comes to academics. So I was tutoring 2 subjects, you know what I'm saying, and getting paid for it. I was a research assistant in my major, which is psychology, and I was working under the professor who was over the entire psychology department. I was doing things. I was a part of several honor societies. You get what I'm saying? 9 of Pentacles. I was in my 9 of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at AKA like, okay, that's just something else to add to my portfolio. Like, I didn't really care about the whole stigma, okay, that, pretty girl bullshit. Like, yes, I was pretty and stuff, but I was more King of Swords with it. Like, okay, this is the oldest black sorority. Okay, first and oldest black sorority, I'm assuming. I'm just thinking about, like, I'm thinking ahead, like foresight, like out beyond college and shit. Like, that's my whole perspective with it. I'm not looking at it like, oh, this is a level up. Like, I'm looking at it for networking purposes and all that shit. But anywho, there were some times where I noticed just some weird ass energy. I got an even better one for you. So let's leave that out. When I stopped smoking weed, because me and my homegirls, we used to, we all smoked by ourselves. I smoked by myself before I met them. I was already smoking weed. She was already smoking weed. I had another homegirl, a Virgo. She was already smoking weed. Shit. Me and Aquarius. Damn. Oh, shit. Why Aquarius came out? Me and Aquarius. Okay. Me and her, we had together. We had a lot in common. We was kind of like a loner type of energy, but could be cordial with people. Like, but we were very neutral. Okay, we ended up kind of bonding because we had similar personalities and shit and similar interests. So me and her became best friends. We started smoking weed together. Okay, boom. In my biology class, I met my other best friend at the time, the Virgo. Me and her started kicking it. I brought both of them together, so now we're a trio. Now we all smoking weed together, right? So we smoking weed, the semesters go by type shit. I start seeing my grades plummet in one of my one of my mathematics classes. I can't remember what level of math it was, but my grades begin to drop. And I felt like at the time I was smoking way too much weed, because it's like, I'm not just smoking by myself anymore. Like, I'm smoking with 2 more people. They got a bunch of weed. You feel me? There's a lot more weed. We smoking a lot more often. And I'm saying, like, the way it was from the beginning, it's like, okay, me and my homegirl, we can get high, shit, go to class together, put some eye drops in our damn eyes and shit, so we don't look high. Shit, we fly as hell, how we carry ourselves, like, we kind of like classy type of girls. And shit, we the only 2 in there answering all the questions correctly. Like, accurate as hell, answer high as hell, but answering the questions and getting them right. Like, that's the type of time we was on at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But the more, you know, intake of marijuana, I personally felt like for myself that it started to have negative influence on me. So I wanted to stop smoking. That was my personal decision. It ain't had shit to do with nobody else. I stopped smoking because that's just me paying attention to my damn self. You know what I'm saying? However, they felt some type of way about it. They felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? But at first, they act like they were supportive because, hey, we supposed to be besties. That shouldn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I remember when 420 came around, and they know that I stopped smoking. And these motherfuckers sent me, they all got together, I guess, with another homegirl, and they sent me these pictures of, you know, people get creative 420, like, with smoking weed. They had made some kind of, I don't know how to explain that damn blunt that they made. It looked like this. Like, somehow they put the blunts together to look like, I don't know. And they sent me pictures of, like, these blunts, you know, all these blunts, all this weed that they got and shit. And I'm like, why is y'all sending me that? Y'all know I don't smoke anymore. Right? Because low-key, I felt like it was kind of shady, like disrespectful. You feel me? It's like, okay, y'all low-key crossing my boundaries, because y'all know, like, I'm intentionally withdrawing myself from smoking weed. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what that's. Look, devil. Oh my God. So fast forward, okay? Fast forward, the semester's over, and I'm working this summer job back home. And the Aquarius hit me up, and we're just, you know, catching up and shit. And she's asking me, like, you know, what I'm doing, what I'm getting into, how are things going, like, in regards to me not smoking anymore. Actually, the way she opened the conversation was that she's considering, like, stopping smoking her damn self, right? And I was like, oh, you know, like, cool. Like, I supported her, right? I supported her decision. I was like, okay, that's what's up. I don't know how it went from that to her saying some shit, like, off the wall. Like, basically, it was giving that energy of, damn, you sound like you been wanted to say this to me, or you been had, like, these negative thoughts towards me, and you was just looking for an opportunity to say this. Because even though you opened up and said you wanted to work on not smoking weed anymore, knowing that I had quit at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I'm like, well, shit, I may or may not smoke weed again in the future, but as of now, you feel me, I'm not fucking with it. Like, and that's just where I'm at with it. I'd rather be sober right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have nothing against it. Like, why would I demonize you or anybody smoking weed when I used to smoke weed? That don't even make sense. Why would I demonize it? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak of it in a balanced perspective. Like, I just think that everybody, who's ever going to indulge in it, should have some balance with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, weed should not be your master. You know, if anything, you should be the master over it. You know, like, when the Virgo, for example, at the time, she had, like, she couldn't eat shit unless she was high. Like, she can't have an appetite. She can't eat no food unless she's high. And I thought that was problematic. Like, that ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to look into that, you know? You need to look into that. But anyway, so she spazzed out on me. And I remember, you know, I was working with one of my best friends that I grew up with. She's like a couple years older than me. And she's also a Virgo. That's crazy. So I asked her opinion Even with like how I chose to respond to the girl, because she was slick being disrespectful for no fucking reason, like unprovoked. She, you know, decided to be disrespectful to me, and the disrespect came from basically paraphrasing, oh, so you think you better, you think you this, da, 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 because you don't smoke weed anymore. No, that's not what it is. I'm just trying that's not what it is. Like, I don't even know how it got to this. Like, I just said, okay, that's what's up, that you're, you know, doing it. Like, that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't make any judgments. I didn't judge it or nothing. Like, I was literally just being supportive. But somehow she flipped it to make it seem like I was speaking to her as if I'm better than her because I had already stopped smoking weed before her. And I was like still consistent with that sobriety. But that's not what it was. I noticed that pattern with her. That's not the first time she looked for an opportunity, like, to say some slick shit, or like, okay, here's another example. Okay, I used to date this guy. It was like my only serious relationship I had in college. The only person I dated in college. 4-year university. Because me and her, we sworn to not date any of them dudes, because at my school, first of all, it was predominantly white before we, you know, we blacked it out. Second, the ratio of women to men, it was way more women than dudes. You know what I'm saying? So we just weren't fucking with it. Like, let's just say dudes was having the ball. They was having fun. You know, so we weren't really fucking with it like that. You know, like, yeah, nah, you ain't trying to date these dudes. You know, you ain't trying to date these dudes. So the guy that I ended up giving a chance, he was a transfer. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Dating him, and the shit flamed. You know what I'm saying? He was just an attention seeker, you know, narcissist, you know, a drunk or whatever, insecure as fuck, you know. And honestly, I think he just wanted to date me because I was an AKA, right? I think he was just clout chasing. So we stayed together for a while. We broke up, and it was real toxic. You know, the relationship became toxic. He was very abusive. And I remember, you know, it was just so humiliating, like the lengths that he went to humiliate me. That following semester, I decided to just take classes online and not be or not stay on campus. So there was a lot of gossip, or people, including fake friends, people that were supposed to be friends, use this as an opportunity to spread rumors about me, gossip about me, all this shit. Came to her, there was these girls, one of the girls she already knew I don't fuck with, came to her to gossip about me. And I remember feeling like, okay, so what did you say? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you respond to that? Because you're telling me what these girls said, but why do they feel comfortable enough to come and talk to you about this? Like, why are they comfortable coming to you slandering my name? And what exactly was your response? Let's just say her response was not in a manner to defend me, okay, behind my back. That's not what it was. It was given that she came and told me about the gossip, the rumors, the slander, and was listening for if I was going to be disappointed, if my feelings was going to be hurt, if I was going to react negatively or some shit like that. But it's like, I didn't. It was just like, okay, bet. You know, so I'm kind of looking, I'm side-eyeing, like, looking at her like, okay. Mind you, I'm keeping in mind, like, shit that I know, like, sly shit that I know she's done before. Like, there was this this other group of friends that we was kind of cool with, you know, mutual with. And she went to one of the college parties, apparently, and ended up hooking up with this dude. Now, the thing about this dude, everybody knew he had a girlfriend. Everybody knew who his girlfriend was. She would talk and hang out with the group of friends that included his girlfriend. Like, so she knew the dude was in a fucking relationship. This bitch left the college party and went home with him, spending out at his house, cuddle up and shit. They drunk and shit. Whatever the fuck happened, right? So it's eating up her conscience. Who did she come to? The truth speaker, the truth teller friend. So she comes to me, you know, I guess, you know, she wanted she wanted to get off her conscience, and she also asked me, like, what should she do? How should she go about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember, look, I could have been somebody mama in this motherfucker. My first response was like, oh, you need to pray and you need to repent, because that's fucked up. That's not okay. And you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. Like, you know he got a girlfriend. Look, Page of Swords, you know he got a girlfriend. Look, that type of energy I was on. First of all, you know he got a girlfriend, and she ain't no bad person. Like, she's a sweetheart. That's fucked up. Why would you do that? And she tried to blame it on her being drunk. We'll talk about it. She tried to blame it on, oh, I was tipsy, right? So I was like, okay, so did y'all have sex? No, we didn't have sex. We just cuddled and, like, made out and stuff, because my period was on. So if your period wasn't on, you was gonna fuck him? Even though he got a girlfriend? Y'all wanna know, look, y'all wanna know what else is fucked up about it? This man, so she spent the night with him. Y'all know how colleges or universities, it'll be like the school and the dorms on campus, and then there'll be like an apartment complex behind the school where the seniors and stuff, they call it, what do they call it? I think we used to call it University Park or some shit, but I don't know. But basically, most of the seniors rent out the apartments, but it's like regular civilians or regular people, you know, who rent out those apartments as well. Okay, so that's where he lived at, like right behind the school. I still don't even understand, like, I guess this was like just spirit trying to get her to come to her senses, but so boom, her getting back on campus the following morning. I guess he was still fucked up. So he had her drive his car. Drive herself back to the school in his car, right? It wasn't his car, y'all. It was the girlfriend car. I didn't realize it was the girlfriend car until I really paid attention to the keys. Bitch, motherfuckers be lying so bad. Okay, so the way she described the girl keys, right? It got a little pink little mace thing on it. It got, you know, little girly shit keychains on the keys. But she tried to make it seem like she didn't realize it was the girlfriend car. I remained friends with her, but I scolded her ass, like, you know, and I kind of side-eyed her like, I gotta watch you. I gotta watch you. Because I don't be doing shit like that. And you be doing shit like that. I gotta watch you. Okay. Anyway. Fast forward, this same friend, when I finally ended the friendship, right? This same friend, I had stopped talking to everybody, like, after that gossip and slander shit. Like, I was kind of just on my lone wolf shit. Let's just say that. And I pulled back from everybody to kind of like just retreat within myself and just heal and everything, right? When I was back home. So these two best friends that I mentioned earlier, the Aquarius and the Virgo, you know, they reach out to me, or I reach out to them after I broke my silence type shit. And the Aquarius was just extra upset, okay, that even though I told her what happened, oh, you just fell off the face of the earth and you didn't tell anybody, da, 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 da. Okay, but I told you that the reason why was because I just needed to heal, you feel me? Like, and I just needed to go in solitude. You know, it's nothing personal. I was in hermit mode. That's just something that I do. You get what I'm saying? But she used that to, like, blow it up more than necessary. Again, typical. And she used that as an opportunity to call me out my name. Hold up now. Now, you know I don't talk like that. I don't call my friends bitches. I don't even call them bitches just on some culture shit. Like, bitch. I'm just not one of those girls that talk like that. You get what I'm saying? And I also have a reputation that when girls I was cool with did call me that, I'd be like, hey, you know, I don't like for nobody to call me a bitch. My name is Jada. That's my name, Jada. Now, bitch, I understand that's how people talk. I understand that's how you talk with your other homegirls, but I don't talk like that. Don't call me a bitch, because that's not what I am. I have that reputation, right? So, and it's obvious that she's using the word bitch like to insult me. So I looked at it like, oh, you want to talk about mothers. You want to call people a bitch. Okay, bet. So, boom, you know, like in a friendship, you know, you will confide in that friend about things, you know, that you've experienced and stuff like that, right? She also used that as an opportunity to weaponize things that I shared with her in confidence, right? And I'm just like, so she's just going off. Like, okay, wait. All this because I withdrew from everybody, including family. Went into hermit mode. So I can work up some things about myself. Okay, nothing personal to you. It's not like it was just you that got cut off. Everybody got cut off. And I told y'all why. I told you why. Like, it's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you why. I gave you the clarity and understanding, but you're still combative, confrontational, and using this as an opportunity to talk down to me. Look, Knight of Swords. Talk down to me, insult me, you feel me? Like, get out whatever pent up frustrations that you apparently being had. And again, you use this as an opportunity and then try to play victim, y'all. That's the fucked up part. The girl tried to play victim. You the one calling me out my name. And I guess because it didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go, I was just on some so I should have just you know, left you cut off type shit. That's how I'm looking at it, like, okay. Bet. So this turned out to be a good thing for me because it's weeding out, you know, motherfuckers that I don't need to fuck with. Now, mind you, y'all know when we go into hermit mode, we get a lot of enlightenment and clarity and revelations about people that we've been connected to, right? Mind you, I had some friends switch up on me over a dude, first of all, who's an alcoholic. A dude that they met after me. They met me first. They knew me first. Got to know me first. Been around me first. You get what I'm saying? He started coming to our school a little later on. So that's why I'm like, okay, so y'all don't really fuck with me then. Y'all know my character. Y'all know my temperament. Y'all know my personality. And all of that. But because of this hurt ass nigga, you know, okay, running around throwing tantrums and shit, talking about me. Y'all so ready to jump on the bandwagon and pass around these rumors and stuff about me. So, what is that about? Mind you, for those of you that just come in, before I became an AKA, I was already established on campus. I was also considered one of the it girls. Not that I give a fuck, but that was just the reality. I was considered one of the it girls. You know what I'm saying? I was noticed. I was always noticed type shit. Minding my business, but just noticed because I just be myself. You know, at the time, I'm like one of the natural girls, or you can call it a natural baddie or whatever. And I would get like, for example, I remember I got nicknamed Dragon Ball Z because of how I used to wear my hair, my fro, because I had a fro in college before I locked my hair. So, like my twist outs, I used to wear it kind of like Dragon Ball Z. I wish I could find a picture for y'all, but I used to get real creative with my hair, you know what I'm saying, my natural hair and all of that shit. I was very active, I was very fit, okay? And I was really smart, you know. I was in my books. I was in my books. You get what I'm saying? I was in my books and I was in my bag type shit. So I had a pretty, you know, nice reputation. You know, I was a sweetheart. Like I'm just a sweetheart. That's my nature. You know, hold doors for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. You know, I'm a teacher pet type of person. You know, all that, right? So I'm like, I'm also that friend that, you know, other friends can come and talk to me about things that they don't feel comfortable talking to other people about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that safe haven for my friends. So I'm like, damn, like, all y'all just banding together and supporting somebody that y'all know is unhinged. Y'all know this nigga is an alcoholic. Y'all know his daddy is alcoholic. His mama is abusive as fuck and abuses his father. Y'all know, like, this, he's a clout chaser, an attention seeker. He wanted to be a cute doll so fucking bad. He wanted to be a cute so fucking bad. Like, so, red flag. Again, my school was predominantly white at first, so they was not fucking with the Qs. They was like, all right now, we already let y'all get Zetas. We already let y'all get AKAs. That's enough. We may consider Deltas. We let y'all get Kappas. Y'all ain't bringing no Q dolls over here. No, white people was not fucking with them Q dolls at all. Like, and they came to the school, like, cause you know all the frats and sorority started coming in. I guess like trying to introduce themselves, recruit on the low and shit like that. But my school, the school is University of South Carolina, Beaufort, by the way, in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. They said, hell no, because I know Q's got a reputation. They said, hell no, you ain't bringing no Q dolls out here. No, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. It was so funny. Probably a very wise decision though. I'm not gonna cap. Anyway, so the Virgo, she's supposed to be the mediator between me and the Aquarius now. This is how she talking to me, y'all. Cause I'm at this point like, oh, well, fuck you too, bitch. Block. Like, that's where I'm at, Taurus. That's where I'm at. You call me a bitch. You called me a bitch. And you try to weaponize information that I share with you. That's supposed to be like best friend shit. Like, between best friends. Like, you try to weaponize that shit against me too? Girl, fuck you. And I already knew you was a secret hater. Anyway, so Virgo... So now the Aquarius is talking to Virgo. Virgo hitting me up. And she like, well, Jada, you know you can be, sometimes you can be kind of like tough to talk to and stuff like that. I was like, how? I can be tough to talk to. Let me remind y'all. Y'all didn't know each other. Hello? Y'all did not know each other before or until I brought y'all together. What do you mean? Make it make sense. What are you saying to me? I was friends with Aquarius before I was friends with you, Virgo. So it's not making sense. Virgo, do you call me out my name? Have you ever weaponized any information that I share with you against me? Have I ever done that with you? Do I call you out your name? Do I disrespect you? No. It's real simple to me. It's real simple. So what are we talking about? Like, that's why what are we talking about? Y'all are not about to try to flip this around and project this onto me. It's not happening. Fuck that hoe. Like, she's talking, so she seems really sad about it. And well, she ain't said it to me. When she had the opportunity to talk to me, she called me out my name. She giving me all this attitude, all this sass, literally being unreasonable. Like, she's not even trying to really like mend or come to a resolve intentionally when she's communicating with me, when she's conversing with me. So how is it that when she's talking with you, she wants to make peace? Why is she not saying that to me? I don't have no text messages. This is what I have in my messages. So how the fuck what? No, fuck that hoe. Fuck her. Just like it's fuck me, fuck her. It's really that simple. Fast forward. So now it's just me and Virgo. We cool. Fuck that Aquarius bitch, right? Since she want to project or whatever. Time go by, you know. me and Virgo, we kick it because we live closer to each other anyway. So we kick it, you know, monumental moments or whatever. More time goes by. She moves because she got married. I was actually a bridesmaid in her wedding. Her and her husband, who's in the Navy, they moved to Virginia on Norfolk or whatever, on base. You know, they grow their family. You know, life is life and life happens. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm happy for her, right? So time go by. And of course, like, you know, ain't nobody reach out to me. You feel me? Like, I've reached out sometimes. You know, there was, you know, let's just say we drifted apart. So I remember checking in on them one time, you know, just out of curiosity, because, you know, these used to be my homies. And I was like, oh, y'all motherfuckers still in contact, still fucking with each other and shit. Like, damn, ain't nobody. Oh, you ain't see when I try to talk? Oh, that's what it is. I guess that's what they wanted. And I remember, like, I just remember thinking, like, okay, cool. I see how it is. Ain't that ironic? I brought y'all together to become friends. Y'all switch up on me and call yourself leaving me out, and y'all fucking with each other. Okay. Interesting. So you support her being a fake friend to me? Like, is that what it is? You support her calling me out my name, disrespecting me? Okay, bad. So I'm a chill over here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me get myself in alignment with better friendships. You know, whatever. It's whatever. Oh my God, you got the king and the queen. All right. Whatever. So I'm trying to think. Let me see. Friendships. Let's see what come out. All right, so somebody could be a Leo. Somebody's name could start with an L. Okay. So this is a friends reading, karmic and aligned. So let's see what come out, y'all. What the fuck? You are being attacked physically, emotionally, spiritually, and verbally. Okay, so I guess this is the case for somebody here. For somebody. If you've been suspecting somebody that's masquerading themselves as a friend, they've been attacking you, whether physically, emotionally, spiritually, or verbally. Okay? Or this could be a past friendship. Okay. What the hell? I'm gonna read it because it came out. Because this is not no fucking friend. You should not be friends with this person. Overlooks their daughter's abuse due to jealousy or desperation. So that could be somebody's friend, somebody you was friends with, somebody you know, their friend, or this could be a parent who's supposed to be like a friend to their child or whatever. Overlooks their daughter's abuse due to jealousy or desperation. What the hell? Why them cards come out back to back like that? You are being attacked. Overlooks. Okay. Maybe this could be connected to somebody whose name starts with an L or somebody who's a Leo. It says your gifts will make room for you. Purge your space. Oh. You know how there's some people who remain attached or remain in toxic friendships way longer than they're supposed to? This blocks their gifts, or it puts them in position to have their gifts robbed, harvested. So some of you guys could There's something about you accepting some type of disconnect or detachment with friends. And yeah, purging your space of toxic friends, okay, that overlook your abuse because they're jealous of you or desperate for attention, desperate for a relationship. Okay, but your gifts are now making room for you, or your gifts made room for you after you purged your space from some toxic friends, toxic friend groups. You could just do this in general for some of y'all. Y'all could just be that way. Yeah, because you got surgery. Somebody could have had surgery or could have surgery. Okay. There could have been somebody that you looked out for who had surgery or some shit. Maybe they could have betrayed you or was attacking you. The fuck? Understand technology but not source. Maybe somebody was weaponizing or abusing technology, or this could be friends whose priorities are fucked up. Okay? They need spiritual surgery or some shit. You got nail salon chemicals to damage your health. The importance of fingers, magic wands. Y'all have to look. Now I got all kind of cards in here, so I feel like so it's some karma. So karma of karmic friends is going to be exposed in this reading as well. Somebody could need some type of surgery due to some type of beauty ritual. Okay. A person who doesn't clean up behind themselves. Oh my God. Okay, hold up. Can y'all hold up. Now, personally, I prefer my nails short. And I have to keep my nails short anyway because of my job, what I do for work. But they brought it to my attention, so I'm going to say it. There's a friend or a karmic friend who likes to keep their nails long. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They like to get their nails done long. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But this person is not clean enough. Somebody's hygiene is not up to par for them to be having long nails. That's all I'm saying. A person who doesn't clean up behind themselves. Or there's something significant about a karmic friend that don't clean up behind themselves. Jealous of other men. So this would be a masculine friendship, or a female who has a masculine friend who doesn't like to clean up behind themselves. Yeah, I just seen somebody hands with dirty ass fingernails, bro. Jealous of other men because his dick small. Y'all, what the hell? Okay, for the masculines, as fucked up as it sound, bro. I know. Like, why is niggas worried about that? How does nigga even know about your dick? Like, I don't know what y'all do. Y'all men, I don't know what y'all do. I don't know if they overheard some conversation from some female, I don't know. I don't know if y'all playfully or jokingly talk about y'all penis size. I don't know, but there's a male friend. He probably dirty too, okay? Or he got bad spiritual hygiene or some shit. This is it's giving small man syndrome. Anyway, it's jealous of other men because his dick small. I don't know how this man know about what his friend thing look like. You got 432 frequency. This is the a miracle tone. Okay. Maybe you're needing to tune your frequency. Okay. You can have friendships that's in alignment with that frequency as well. You know, have you guys ever heard of, I can't remember what the test is called, damn. But it's something about somebody being a manifesting generator. Whomever you are connected to, whatever you are whatever that you are in connection to, whatever that you invest your energy in, there's something about it, the prosperity of whatever that is expanding or growing, or whatever you invest in, it improves. Okay, it's kind of like that Midas touch energy, right? But you deserve friendships, or you know, there's something about you coming in alignment with friends who kind of reciprocate that, instead of just you kind of being the plug, you just being a generator, you know what I'm saying, of that energy, of that frequency. So yeah, confirmation with air quality. Air quality can represent thoughts, people's thoughts, and communication. Like, what are you guys talking about? You know, what's the quality of communication and shit like that, right? Or conversations that have substance and sound counsel, opposed to motherfuckers who just want to pollute the space, okay? With toxicity, or like toxic means or toxic ways of going about things or doing things, okay? Air quality. Air quality. It says the divine is granting your every wish. So the fact that you got 432 here, the miracle tone, and the divine is granting your every wish. Yeah. It says love your soft skin. Huh. That could be a friend that want to be more than friends. All right. It says confusion is being purged from your mental. Air quality. And then confusion is being purged from your mental. Okay. So if these projections for some of you was not coming directly from your friends or friend group, this could be somebody else's karmic friends that you was connected to. Gossiping, slander, okay, talking bad about you, talking bad on you or whatever, okay, creating confusion around who you are. That's being cleared away. It's something about these people having to watch the divine grant your every wish. You know something that I heard when I was on my way back to the house? When God says that he would prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, use them as your footstool. I was meditating on that, right? And, you know, people who monitor you and people who stalk you that supposedly don't like you, okay? Or, you know, pray on your downfall and shit like that. Like, that's why the table that God prepares for you has to be in the presence of your enemies, because they keep stalking you. They keep stalking you. They keep watching you. They keep looking you up. They won't go away, okay? They have to stick around and see if their witchcraft, if their spells or whatever is working, or or for those, you know, who try to harvest your energy, swap with your energy, okay, whatever. This is why this table has to be prepared in the presence of your enemies, okay? Shit. You might as well call them frenemies at this point, because goddamn, you might as well say they support you to an extent, okay? They're fans. Just because they are religious don't mean their heart is pure. Okay, so somebody's learned a lesson that just because a friend or these friends are religious, okay, or engage in religious activity, don't mean that they are real friends to them, okay? Doesn't mean that they are good for them, okay? So somebody's learning that lesson here. Somebody assumed that just because these people engage in religious practice or whatever, that they can consider these people genuine friends. That is not the case. It says, please don't be mad at me. If it's not religious, this can also be spiritual. Just because. Look what's right here. Learn deeper occultic knowledge. Cosmological. Okay, just because somebody is religious or spiritual, okay, they talk spiritual, they can regurgitate spiritual topics and practices, they get 444, 333 tatted type shit, does not mean their intentions for you are pure. Does not mean this person is a real friend, okay? However, if this is talking about somebody who had to learn that some people in a religious group or from their church or whatever, they didn't have pure intentions towards them. This person could be learning deeper occultic knowledge. Or this could have been what launched a lot of you guys' learning deeper occultic knowledge, okay? Because you're a cosmological being. Okay, there's something about you being set apart. Okay. So you could have definitely just went through a phase of just trying to find like your grounding, or like find your way, or navigate through friendships and connections, right? Whether that was in school, church, your family, okay, cousins that you consider friends, whatever. You got their least favorite child. There's something here about a parent that acts like a friend to their children or to their child or something like that, and not a true guardian, okay? Because you done got that card about the daughter. Let me see. Somebody friend is jealous of them, like, because of their sexapade, sex game, or the quality of women that they attract. Okay, this could be feminines too. You could have had friends that was jealous of you because of the quality of mates or prospects that you attract. Okay, but as far as this parent here, their least favorite child overlooks their daughter's abuse due to jealousy or desperation, okay? I just seen what's that girl name? And her mama that's on YouTube. They was on White Underbelly or something. What? Nova, and her mom. You got destroyed right when I said that. I'm gonna have to do another family karmic and a line reading, bro. Huh. Pay attention to, okay, for those of you who have friends who have children, pay attention to the dynamic between them. Now, sometimes the children are like really being karmic, okay? Being a karmic energy in that parent's life, okay? Sometimes that is the case, right? But just pay attention to the dynamic between people and their children, okay? Before you attach yourself to them or create or maintain a soul tie with that person. Because soul ties are not gained solely through sex, okay? Soul ties are gained through intimacy, okay? Bonding, meaning friendships as well. Family as well. There's something about you remembering things these people want you to forget, or somebody wants you to forget, but you're remembering. Something was strategically placed in a suspicious location. Are you strategically placed in a suspicious location? Are you strategically moved? No, something was strategically placed in a suspicious location. Okay, so this could be like karmic friends that try to give you a hex item, or gave somebody a hex item. The fuck? Something about an air tag could be significant with that air quality too. It says your self-control is impressive. Okay. And you need people who have mastered self-control of themselves as friends, because people be intimidated by that. People be jealous. I'm saying, like, people be jealous. People be jealous of that. How I was talking about in the weed situation earlier, your self-control is impressive. It says you don't owe them any more of your energy. You don't owe them shit. Hell. Somebody definitely a Leo. Somebody's name could be Lily. Okay. Lee could be significant. So quick to defame the pretty girls that ain't have to do messy shit to be put on. hating ass friends, bro. That's why I like when I be look. I don't knock nobody's friend groups. All I'm saying is you better scan the motherfuckers. Cause those a lot of energies. Okay, you better make sure. Okay, so quick to defame the pretty girls that ain't have to do messy shit to be put on. The ones that don't have to do messy shit, not the ones that do messy shit to be put on, or to get money, or to level up. Not them. The one that don't. That's crazy. Whoever this person is, like, they're being viewed as a weirdo, or you view this person as a weirdo, like. Oh my God. There could be somebody that try to present themselves as friendly or as a friend to you, but they're really jealous of your beauty. Yeah, there's somebody that you ceased from hanging out with, being around, or whatever. Yeah. Faking happiness in relationships or in a relationship. Faking happiness in a friendship because they was really jealous of your physical attraction, your physical appearance. Some of you guys could have even been in something could be happening. Something could be happening in a party bus or with the party bus too. But some of you guys could have even had opposite sex friendships, platonic friendships. Even like I've been friends with the opposite sex who's homosexual. And something about them being triggered. Okay, let's say, okay, because I've experienced this, so I guess I'll use my experience. You got too hot to touch. There was this guy who wanted to be my friend, this gay dude. And I started noticing like little ways where he was trying to compete with me, like compete with my womanliness, like compete with my feminine energy, compete with my intellect and stuff like that, and my nurturing ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just, okay, like, just be yourself, just let me be me. Like, what the fuck? Well, there could be something significant about that, okay? This could be somebody who's quick to defame pretty girls that ain't have to do messy shit to be put on. Like, maybe this is somebody who was trying to paint this narrative of you because of what you look like, okay? And wanted you to be a hoe so bad, but you're not. Okay, and this could be somebody that's gay. Like, this could be opposite sex, you know, that's feminine, okay? Thought they would be happier or things will be better, but things are worse. God damn, can we get, like, some more aligned shit? Like, what's up with all this karmic ass shit that's coming out? Y'all definitely experienced like a lot of people praying on y'all downfall, okay? You got fake news, okay? Maybe that's that false narrative bullshit, fake news. Haunted severely by paranoia and darkness. Damn, do I need to just change this to karmic friends? Haunted severely by paranoia and darkest fears. Well, damn. That's tough. Look at the ancestors. Childish. That's tough. You already got fake news came out here. Somebody was definitely... Okay, somebody called into us switching up on you. It was supposed to be unexpectedly, but y'all was 10 steps ahead type shit. Y'all already like withdraw and put your energy back side eye. Like, I see what you're trying to do here. I see what you're trying to do. With that fake news, whoever they've been bringing this fake news to, they don't believe them, okay? They don't believe them. They're receiving karma through earthly possessions. Now they losing shit. This could be somebody that wanted you to lose some shit. Wanted you to lose your earthly possessions, your stability. Now they losing shit. Don't nobody believe them. There's something significant about a temporary pause. Okay. They have done this to others, but failed to do so with you. Well, damn. When I say y'all can spot out some fake shit, look, freak accident. You got some fake friends, karmic friends. experiencing a freak accident, okay? Freaky Friday. Somebody wanted to... Look, this person does not clean up behind themselves. Y'all remember that came out earlier. Dirty home or living space. Somebody depressed. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you're experiencing paranoia and your darkest fears, the last thing you should have is a dirty space, motherfucker, because they really gonna be up in that motherfucker deep as hell. Like, what? Like, you basic, that's hospitality for the demons. Something about 44 can be significant, okay? Somebody can be 44 years old. Okay. Or 44 could just be significant. Something about a home, stability, a structure. Okay. That's hospitality for these demons, though. Like, dirty clothes, dirty space, like, just dirty. Like, you definitely gonna be experiencing paranoia. What the fuck? Only claim certain connections when it is most beneficial for them. Hide certain connections with the same intent. It's these type of motherfuckers. Only claim certain connections when it is most beneficial for them. And hide certain connections with the same intent. You not a real friend. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are that's a lot of karmic ass energy. Like, excuse me. One thing about it, throughout your journey, throughout your life, you're going to experience more karmic or fake toxic ass associates, people who try to act like they want to be your friend, they a friend and shit like that. It's more likely people going to switch up opposed to the ones that's going to really be the solid ones that, you feel me, that really rock with you for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so I guess this makes sense. Oh my God. This is somebody who's bitter, okay? This is something about a bitter friend who takes out their bitterness on their friends that are in better positions in life or have made better decisions. You get what I'm saying? Regrets having kids with them. Okay. Somebody could be experiencing food complications. Incest keeps coming out in reverse. I don't know what that's about. I did hear maybe there's something significant about hidden incest. Yeah, you got improved spiritual connections. Okay, whether this is like your spirit family, like in the spirit realm, or just friendships where spirituality is a factor, okay? People are conscious and aware of themselves and aware of their souls. You know, they make conscious decisions. You got death is knocking. Oh. Food complications, death is knocking. Yo, whose ancestors are these? Whose ancestors are these? Food complications. Death is knocking. Got a whole lot of the money though. Yeah, these were some people who try to dominate your energy somehow. These people was like, had some type of secret or one-sided competition with you, but they were supposed to be a friend. You get what I'm saying? And now they're experiencing some type of karma. Okay, these food complications could be for how they're eating, like due to something that they're dealing with that got them depressed or in a state of despair. Somebody's ancestors is on somebody's ass, bro. Death is knocking, bro. Got a whole lot of new money though. Like, this could be your energy. This is how you being like perceived too. Like, damn, like you just, yeah, just like you just switched up. Yeah, like what do you mean? Yeah, like, I don't know, somebody called themselves trying to treat you like a pet. Okay, death could, ooh, maybe somebody try to Do something to somebody's pet here. Somebody called themselves treating somebody like a pet. Death is knocking. Death could be knocking for somebody's pet. Somebody could have wished death magic on somebody's pet here. Now it's backfiring. Y'all do know that can happen. That's the thing. Okay, especially if it's connected to a divine being. Like, don't send any type of death over here. Don't. We pray over everything that's ours over here. The fuck? Shit. And to each their own. Let me tell you how peculiar, how weird, how strange I am. I believe animals have ancestors. So I don't just ask my divine angels and ancestors to protect me, my property, everything, my cat, because I have a cat. I also ask his divine ancestors to encamp themselves around him, you know, because I gotta work, I gotta move, I gotta groove, you know what I'm saying? Surround him, protect him, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers be spiteful as hell out here, okay? People will resort to the most spiteful things, like just to see you in pain. Just to feel like they got one up or they got their lit back type shit. When you ain't even do shit, like, hey, if you getting mollywopped over there by my spiritual protection, you ain't have no business bringing no, you feel me? Like, you have no business bringing no toxic energy my way. Projecting no toxic shit over here. And because shit backfiring and it's returning back to you, there's consequences for trying to touch me when I don't deserve the shit. You want to use that as a motive for revenge and want to resort to some spiteful shit? Even fucking with somebody's pet? Oh, okay. That shit backfired too. It's about, see, when you fuck with somebody that's conscious and aware, you know, and they pray, they cover all angles. Look, a card already came out saying that they done got away with doing, they did shit like this to other people before in the past. They couldn't do it with you. There's something about you turning your life around. Okay. Y'all had some people that y'all found out wasn't really y'all friends because they felt some type of way about you making positive changes in your life. Like, what the hell? And they was triggered by you making healthier decisions and choices. Like, and some of you guys could have been a victim of incest in your family. Like, so whatever you did, like, big ups to you. Like, whatever you did to, like, heal yourself and recover from that. Like, yo, because that be deep-rooted trauma. Yeah, you got thanks, but no thanks. They have lost control over the situation. A bunch of pretenders with evil agendas return to sender. Yeah. That made me think about one of my favorite rest in peace to Takeoff. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 12:34 on the clock. Run It Up. Run It Up remix with Takeoff in it. Fucking run it up. Ain't asking no nigga for nothing. Give it up. All of my niggas contend. All of my niggas. What you saying? All of my niggas. You niggas pretenders, not even contenders. Yeah. There's something taken out for you. Okay. There's something about when things take off for you, it really exposed who was really your friends. Okay. That part. This could be actively happening right now too. Like, there could be something like, there could have been like just different moments or phases throughout your life when things took off for you and it revealed like who was really your friends. You got abusing intelligence to manipulate less intelligent, less knowledgeable, unknowing, gullible, naive, and unsuspecting victims. Abusing intelligence to manipulate less intelligent, less knowledgeable. Wanting you to experience their hardships. You know something? You know that phrase of new levels, new devils, or shit like that, right? This is also given like as you just went on in life, and you developed like new friendships, you feel me, that was better than past friendships, you know, your intelligence increased or whatever, so you attracted, you know, friends who were more intelligent, but was still karmic or proven to be karmic. Okay, they abuse some type of intelligence to manipulate the less intelligent, the less knowledgeable, those who were unknowing, gullible, naive, and unsuspecting victims, to create some type of hardships for you. Okay, what the hell? Huh? It's like you're this so you are outcasted, you are outcast, but you're a divine outcast. Okay, these people, because it came out in reverse, these people didn't want you to be perceived that way though. It's like they were trying to create a narrative for you to be seen as an outcast for like some type of negative undertone or some shit like that, right? You got your sensual seduction drives me wild or something. Y'all want to see it? I don't know why this is here with friends. Friends. STD results. Friends. Like, what the fuck is that about? I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna keep reading. Yeah, you got rewards from demons, not divine beings. Parasites and leeches. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I think we in their business, bruh. I think we in somebody's business. Somebody karmic friends. I think we in their business, bruh. And this was somebody who was sleeping around with a friend or with their friends, bruh. I don't know. We in somebody's business. Yeah, something was hidden for your protection. Damn. Somebody earned some type of demonic rewards, bro. It says protective gear is required beyond this point. Oh. So there's something about you needing to you have every reason to be guarded. Let's just say that. You have every reason to be guarded. The first card that came out in tarot was the Seven of Wands to start this reading. So, note it. Yeah, because somebody was heeding bad advice, and now they done gained some demonic rewards. Or rewards from demons. Something about somebody's being drained. Okay? But I feel like this could be somebody who believed their own lies as well, man. Yeah, there's something about you being a man or a woman of your word. Okay. A man of his word. Oh my God, morticians? What is going on? And you got mind your business. Somebody wants you to mind your business. But it's you gotta tell him about Lauryn Hill. They can't stand that whatever they try to hide, like you're too intuitive, okay? Especially if these are people who worked against you or betrayed you for some toxic friend groups or a toxic friend here. It's like you getting all the tea. These are people who thought they had the tea on you type shit. You getting all the tea, okay? And so they want you to mind your business. Tell him I need him. Tell her to protect herself beyond this point. Tell him they're parasites and leeches too. It'll be all right. You got tooted and booted on the back of this car, y'all, in the reverse. Man her at the club. Say what's up. Get to the crib. And you know why? Somebody thought they was tooting and booting and they got stuck with, oh damn. Is that, what's that? It's a blister. It's a bump. I don't see nothing. Somebody ain't seen nothing wrong. With a little bump, let's grind. They see nothing wrong. They see something wrong with that bump now. Somebody sees something wrong with that bump now. Thought and or hope no one will ever find out. Thought and or hope no one would ever find out nor figure them out or figure out. Mind your business. That's what they said. Mind your business. Be paranoid. So people that thought, they was gonna leech off you, leech off your energy. He said, mind your business. It says, I know I did you wrong. Oh. You okay. Duh. But okay. I'm here to Take a Bow by Rihanna. I'm not even gonna sing it, man. Yeah, believe their own lies. Let me leave this card out. It already came out. Healthy circles and community. Meanwhile, for collective, divine collective. Meanwhile, we over here, communing in healthy circles and community. Okay, we ain't over here worried about no parasites and bumps and lesions, and both legions of demons and the mother legions. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people viewing your content who have ill energy towards you, only watching and never supporting. Okay, well, hey, get what? The Most High, the angels, and the ancestors gonna be at your door like, pay up. Hey, pay up. Period. Gotta pay one way or another. It says they want you to engage in conflict with them. Refuse the invite to argue. Yeah, it's something about you departing from evil. And people like this, these parasites that try to bait you into arguments, bait you into conflict. Okay, invite you to argue with them. No thanks. I don't want to go. No thanks. It's giving Sinners movie. No. You're not welcome. I don't welcome. I'm not. No thanks. You feel me? Like, and especially when the conflict is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know somebody is like intentionally like trying to harvest your energy on a spiritual level. Like, let's just be real. Let's just call it what it is. Right? That's how you know. There's going to be people that want you to separate the natural world from the spiritual world when it's supposed to be integrated. You get what I'm saying? No, God said, my daddy said, my mama said, I'm spiritual having a natural experience. What you mean? I'm literally trying to reason with you, ration with you. Like, what the hell? I ain't even do shit for there to even be conflict or an argument. Why are you still trying to why are you trying to turn this? Why are you trying to inflate this, gas this up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Because you're trying to harvest my energy. You're trying to bait me into a conflict or an argument to harvest my energy. Like, that's why. Arranged theft, robbery, hit, kidnapping, death, and defeat. Yep. I'm telling you, man, like, fake ass friends, bro. Like, I hate, and I don't, it suck to hear about those situations where somebody got robbed, there was a hit put on somebody was kidnapped, whatever, and it ended up being somebody that they considered a friend that orchestrated it or that did it. Don't that be fucked up? But I'm telling you, a lot of times there be indicators, okay? There be signs and warnings like, hey, you know, I probably shouldn't keep this person around me. Look, you got riding dirty. When I say that, they see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, and trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. You can see me lean, tense when it ain't easy to be seen. She like, hold up, next to the PlayStation controller. Stonewalling. Maybe you're stonewalling like invitations of darkness or like just evil energy or motherfuckers that you determined or you paid attention, you heed the warnings and the signs about these people. Okay? Blocking money so you beg them or run back to you. Or run back to them. Blocking money so you beg them or run back to them. Stonewalling. Multiplayer. You could have had multiple people using this tactic here. I'm not even about to read that. We have to do another reading for that because why the fuck? Burning? Yo, these people, people gotta be careful with these goddamn opposite sex friendships, bro. Affairs, bro. Oh my God. Well, since it came out, I guess man. Love illusion trap. Somebody, okay, there's a masculine that had a female friend. Why the fuck a card came out that said stealing sperm? What was her name? Gabrielle Union on that show? Okay, Mary. Whatever the fuck her name was. But she did that on that damn show. And she frees the dude's sperm or whatever and moving along. Their allies are actually praying for their downfall. Helping to lead them to defeat. Oh my God. A selfish bitch. A selfish bitch ruined their chances with Ra by falling for temptation. Dang. Ra as in the Most High. After all I've done for you and all I gave you. This could be y'all's energy. Or this could be what somebody's saying to a selfish bitch. Okay? Something could be falling apart here. I mean, it's inevitable anyway. Right? Duh. Look, it's not the same without you. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not the same over there. It's cold over there, huh? I'm sure it's not the same when the sun is no longer around. It's cold over there. There's no growth over there. I mean, besides them bumps. I mean, but them bumps, you know, they can grow in cold, dark, moist places. It says don't intervene. They are dealing with bad karma. Adult story. What the hell? Longing to leave a loveless environment. What I just said. It's not the same. But I bet it's not the same when the sun is no longer around. When the angelic being, when the prayer warrior is no longer around. When the anointed one is no longer around. When the healer is no longer around. When the intuitive is no longer around. When the prophetess is no longer. Okay, Moses and Pharaoh is giving plagues. Y'all know how deep Moses and Pharaoh, I can't think of his actual name, how deep their friendship was. They're damn near brothers, right? But when Moses leveled up spiritually, okay, and Pharaoh was so overcame with power, you know what I'm saying? Like, he felt like, you're like, who the fuck are you to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. And Moses had good intentions. Moses was just honoring his divine purpose. He was just honoring the Lord of Lords, God, the Most High. Like, like, let my people go. Like, what the hell? Let them people go. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you got against me, okay, you shouldn't have nothing against me anyway, because I've always been loyal to you, okay? Like, I've always been a trustworthy friend. You feel me? But this is what I saw. This is what God said. I'm telling you, it's not a good look. I'm just trying to help you out because, you feel me? Hey. But he let his arrogance, his ego, his pride, you know what I'm saying, override all that, right? And what happened? He ended up having blood on his hands. He ended up losing his life. He ended up causing his own people to lose lives. You get what I'm saying? And that's one thing about the Most High God. Early death as karma for betrayal. Bruh. I'm fucking done. Bruh. You warned. There was somebody you was... more than a good friend, too. This person could have ghosted you. Okay, after you gave them some type of revelations or you told them something like that was for their good. Look, now they're learning an important life lesson. Bro, that is wild. That is wild. And something about other people getting drugged, like, or other people being casualties of some type of war here, man. Maybe animals as well. This card on the floor is the animals card. Or there could have been something about animal sacrifice. Okay. And people losing their animals. Courage is the missing ingredient. Ain't that crazy? Somebody lacked courage, but they was full of pride, though. Ain't that something? That could be why that Leo card. Clout chasing. A lot of them among you are not even real. Okay, message. They're without soul and greedy. They are never satisfied and always hungry for energy. Cloud chasing. Yeah. So somebody was surrounded by whether spirits, entities, or actual people, hollow people, that was probably trying to convince them that some information you was providing them was false. You got false information in the reverse. Won't nothing false about it. This is somebody who failed to dismantle some lies. Lies dismantled in the reverse. Y'all, do y'all see through the card? Why is this the second STD card to come out? This can even be spiritually transmitted demons, okay? Birth defects from incest. That's the second card about incest that came out. Out of my huge bag of cards, it's over hundreds and hundreds of cards that I've written over years in this bag over here, bro. It says, the truth is, I don't feel worthy of you at this time. I get it. I understand. We understand, collective. Because that was some fake ass shit. They know they was wrong. Somebody said, I know I did you wrong. Of course. The hell? Shit. Oh, that card done came out again. You got stealing sperm. In vitro. This person has had many irresponsible abortions. I don't know if that's somebody's karmic friend that's had many irresponsible abortions, or somebody is tied to somebody that's had many irresponsible abortions. Okay, this okay. Y'all know. let's get back into where spiritual having a natural experience. Let's step into the witchy world of the witches. Y'all know there's some females that do that shit on purpose to harvest energy. Y'all know there's some females that do that on purpose to use them babies for rituals, for money rituals and shit, binding rituals. But all right, I mean, well, damn, if Planned Parenthood doing it, y'all don't think these bitches doing it? Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because Planned Parenthood definitely does it. The fuck? Shaking my head. It says shit can change real quick. Oh, something about hair is significant. Maybe there's some changes with somebody's hair. Okay, or somebody used some hair to do something here. Okay. Okay, for some type of quick change. Or somebody hair falling out. I don't know. It says, why you and not me type of vibes. What the fuck? And it says, I own myself. Okay, there was definitely somebody trying to dominate your energy to drain your energy. Or somebody's having to reclaim ownership of themselves. Or because there was somebody attached to them trying to drain it, or literally draining their energy here. You got murder motive, rejection. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't think we need any more reason or examples as to why we need to be very discerning and selective when it comes to who the fuck we consider a friend. It says projecting their image onto you. Why? Somebody could be twins, or somebody could be a twin. Or this could be something about a twin flame. Somebody could be a Gemini. Okay. It could be something about mirroring energy or twin numbers. It says clean to clear energy. Okay. Somebody who's longing to leave a loveless environment needs to clean to clear their energy. Okay. You got spiritual gifts are being regained, unlocked, in reverse. Somebody's lost their spiritual gifts. I remember growing up in the church, they used to say, if you don't use a gift, you can lose it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. And a lot of times they used to refer to like singing, like somebody had a gift of singing. My grandmother, because I have talent on both sides of my family, actually. But my grandmother, I remember when they told me my grandma used to can sing, y'all. Now my grandma does smoke. First of all, my grandma Cherokee. My grandma does smoke cigarettes and chew tobacco and all that shit, right? I don't think she smokes cigarettes anymore though, but she used to smoke them a lot. And so my grandma got one of those like one of those smokers voices, you know what I'm saying? And but as far as her daughters, like my mom can sing. Her sister can sing. That's crazy too, because they're both Scorpios. It's giving mermaid energy. I can sing. My brother can sing. My auntie, her daughters can sing. So the point is, singing is like heavily in my family, in my bloodline. But my grandma apparently can't sing anymore. So that's just kind of example. Like, of course, the cigarettes contributed to that, but the point is still, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Okay, if you abuse what you need to use it, you fuck around and lose some shit. So there's something significant about that. But somebody definitely lost their spiritual gifts here because they was abusing it or not using it. Oh, this could be somebody you was connected to that was denying their discernment or their prophetic gifts, abilities, dreams that they was having, and ignoring them, being in denial, not acting from what God was revealing to them. Unlike y'all. We ain't got time for that. I'm just gonna say this. Somebody conceived a child with their own relative. Okay, maybe they didn't know. Maybe maybe this person, they thought they was just friends or whatever. I don't know why it's given that some family members knew and didn't say nothing. That was like intentionally trying to bind or get somebody caught up spiritually, bro. That is so like, what is that? I don't want. How long we been up here? Yeah, it's about time to go. It says old prayers are coming to fruition in the now. Okay, for the divine beings, divine collective. Okay, what's that right there? Don't do that. Infertility attacks. Attempts to destroy lineage, generations, bloodlines. Your seed is protected. Your children will only be birthed in safety. This came out in reverse. Y'all could have had somebody has some was connected to some fake the wheel. Oh my god. Y'all had somebody had some karmic friends. Somebody you was connected to, their karmic friends wanted you to be down bad, but you're not. Or you had karmic friends that wanted to see you down bad, but you're not. Something about your old prayers coming into fruition in the now. So imagine like the prayers that are recent and current. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, baby, I'm looking forward to this. Ain't you looking? Look, I fucked up. They fucked up. Baby wizards and warlocks using kids to will evil and to lure and bind. Shaking my head. I know it sounds too, look, it says sounds too good to be true. What the fuck? Craving your essence. Somebody felt like you was too good to be true. Okay, so they felt vulnerable to some lies here. Okay, they didn't dismantle some type of lies about you. Look, not single, but getting slutted out. Was this one of the lies? What the hell? Should I say projection? Projection? That was the projection? Some hating that, somebody karmic friend or friends were saying you was, okay, you might be single, but you single and getting slutted out when that's them. Okay, Bumpy. Bum, bum, bum. I'm done. Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad looks proud. He didn't care how. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you can take it. I know you want to see me naked. I don't want to see you naked. Actually, I don't. Look, what wild thoughts came out in the reverse? I know y'all want to see me. I don't want to. No, I don't. I don't. Keep them clothes on. Keep them clothes on, Humpty Bumpy. Keep them clothes on. What that smell? I smell something. I know you want to see me naked. No, I don't. And I don't want to smell you either. Get the fuck on. Go away. You got Shango. Shango Macho. Luck, money, power, and love is what you can expect, Divine Collective. Look, somebody is not husband or wifey material. Like, why is this coming out? Not you. Somebody, okay. There's something significant about karmic friends who are not husband and wifey material, hating on they supposed friends who are, okay, and trying to ruin what they got going on, because I guess they done. Why is this giving? What's that girl name that was with Kevin Gates? I don't know too much about her. What's that girl name? Brittany Renner. Okay. Somebody come get her. Another man has rented her. Somebody come get her. She's thinking of the car. Oh! Somebody come get her. She chugged another bottle of liquor. Somebody come get her. Look, arrogance, pride, deceit, leadership, covens, groups, scammers, building foundations on blood and suffering. Scammers. Why does it stand out the most out this card? Somebody's a scammer. Damn. Y'all ain't hear that song in so long. Why I'm hearing my bitch bad, my bitch good, my bitch look, your bitch wishy, my bitch bad, better than yours. You scammer! You was supposed to be better than. You said you was better than you're a scammer. You stinking, bitch. Somebody stink. Like, what is it? All right, you guys sleeping too much. Something significant about a voodoo priestess, bro. Okay. Something new. Because you got something old in reverse. Skull necklace. Oh, not Cali Ma out here. Damn. Is this what's going on with y'all karmic friends? These are people who... You got homeless. Oh, somebody wanted you to be homeless. Somebody was doing shit for you to be homeless. Skull necklace. God damn. Cali on their ass, though. Somebody's name could be Cali. Somebody's name could be Brittany. That was petty. Blends truth with lies to hide radical truths about themselves, to avoid exposure, to delay towers and sow confusion. Oh, that's what you've been doing, Brittany. That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been doing. Okay. Blends truth with lies to hide radical truths about themselves, to avoid exposure, and to delay towers and sow confusion. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, when y'all get them tax returns, y'all can expect a skull necklace in the packaging. It's a skull necklace, customized for you, Divine Collective. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of ancestral energy coming out right now. You got undisturbed and viable peace. Okay, this is y'all's energy. Yeah, these people who thought they was gonna laugh at your pain or was laughing at your pain, there's something about you having an undisturbed and viable peace now. Yeah, something was a small setback for a major comeback. Oh, they feeling some type of way. Abuse Mother Earth to harm an Earth Angel? Something is happening in 3 days. You got 3 days later in reverse. No, something happened 3 days ago. There's something about 3 days ago that's significant. About baby wizards and warlocks using kids to will evil and to lure and bind. Oh, 3 days ago? They are no longer living. 3 days ago? They are no longer living. Shango is in the reverse again. Like, what in the world? So, you had Shango in the upright and then Shango in reverse. You got outside. Somebody could have lost an animal for real, though. A pet. Okay. You got lucky animal friend in reverse. Outside. They are no longer living. You shown me what real love truly is. This came out in reverse, so... Somebody forsook real love. Ghosted the real love. Okay. For some toxic shit for clout. Don't they all? Don't so many of them do that, collective? Like, that's why, like, my pinned video on my YouTube channel is a video I did years ago. I think when friends turn into enemies or some shit like that. Shaking my head. Shit, friends can even be people that you was dating. You thought, like, damn, like, I thought we was friends. Like, why the hell did you treat me like your enemy? What the fuck? Ew, I just seen the ugly Trey Songz face. I wish we never did it. And I wish I never felt so deep in love with you. And now it ain't no way we can be friends. Da 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 da. Ah. Oh, somebody could be finding out y'all could be hearing some news or finding something out about an old friend being a pervert, y'all. Okay? And I wish we never loved it. 111. Mad because you won't be gay with him. What is this about? What is that about? Not somebody orchestrating or wishing ill on like your love life with the opposite sex, because they done crossed over to the other side. It's 111. I guess because they was tired of getting hurt or some shit and they wanted you to cross over too. I don't know. Anyway, something is happening like clockwork. Maybe that karma. Okay. There's things I'll do for you that I wouldn't do for someone else. It came out in the reverse. There's things I wouldn't do for you that I would do for someone else. I don't know what that's about. Okay, this could be a fake ass friend that, because their own twisted ass agenda, you want to abide by some twisted ass agenda or desires that they have for you. Like an evil couple. It could be an evil couple. Something about, let's say you have a birthday, like they don't show up for you or your birthday or get anything for you, but they'll, pick somebody else that's not as good of a friend or show up nearly half as much as you did for them, like out of spite. And something about that's significant. Yeah, you got no contact and you also got communication upgrade. The fuck? I seen communication upgrade first and then no contact. Look, somebody who wrongly accused you intentionally. Yeah. Alright, that's enough of them. Let's see. Something about the number 9 could be significant. Alright, y'all, I'm about to close out. My girl did a reading tonight. I'm so ready to go watch it. Hey, from South Carolina, what's up? That's what's up. That is what's up. Man, you know what I miss about South Carolina? The water. Georgia is just so trifling, bruh. Just the water history here is so fucking trifling, bruh. And terrible reputation of like covering like thriving cities and like, black cities with water and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just blasphemy, bro. There's a lot of blasphemy with the water over here, man. Not to say that that's not a thing like in the South in general. I'm sure that's happening in the Carolinas. But still, like, at least Carolina got beaches. Goddamn. Shit. I mean, Savannah has their beach. But shit, it's like, I'm not in Savannah. Okay, I'm hours away from there. I'm closer to Atlanta, so. As a South Carolinian in this lifetime, I be needing water. You feel me? Like, I be needing that. That's just a part of my spiritual regime. And there's places that I go to out here, there's other ways to get that energy. You know what I'm saying? I do my due diligence. I have to. But still, though. Yeah. I miss that. I miss being able to drive, Anyway, moving on. You got Neptune. Magic, imagination, and illusion. Ooh, this. There's something about a kid, though, that's significant. There's something about you being this gifted child. A very gifted, prophetic sense of child. Look at this card. This is giving Avatar. Bro, when I said I felt like I was in the damn Avatar movie, bro, that last Avatar movie, I was crying. Like, I felt like I was fighting with them. There could be something significant about that, okay? You got Black Moon, Lilith, and Libra. You deserve balance. Okay, you deserve balance in your connections, in your friendships, your relationship, all that. You deserve balance. Okay? What the hell is this about these people trying to mirror you? Mirror magic, okay? Something about mirror magic is significant as well. Mirror affirmations. I gotta be careful with some of these pictures too. You got dissolution, emotional clearing. Ain't that something? We talking about karmic friends. Y'all emotionally clear these motherfuckers out. That even give like the story I was telling about how I retreated from everybody, especially after all that gossip and slander and shit. And then when I'm ready to like come out of hermit mode, damn, the first conversation you had with me, you used as an opportunity to try to like, you feel me, attack me verbally. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you. It's really that simple. And shit, skadoodle. Like, what the hell? I mean, we can, hey, well, let me go back into hermit mode on your ass. Okay, let's write it off as permanent, bitch. Give a fuck. Anyway, and right when I said that, Black Moon, Lilith, and Pisces honor your boundaries. Exactly. And it's given like them wanting to think something is just in your imagination. It's just an illusion. No, it's not. It's not. It wasn't. What the hell? Disrespect was blatant. What do you mean? And the fact that Neptune, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, they both out here right now. And you got Libra, and dissolution. So I'm a Libra North Node and Rising. When I talk about the scales with people, you know, with the scales, it's like balancing act. So there may be things that you need to take off the scale or one of the scales to create balance. There may be, like, for example, maybe you need to take away some shit that don't belong, okay? Or that's not conducive to your soul growth. And add some healthier things on the scale. Create balance. You get what I'm saying? So this emotional clearing, Black Moon, Lilith, and Libra, you deserve balance. You deserve to emotionally clear away motherfuckers that's intentionally trying to pollute you with toxins. What the hell? Fuck out of here. And then thought she was gonna, look, I'm not about to play this game with y'all. The hell? And you know, it's like it was a test for me because I just came out of hermit mode. You know what I'm saying? All that meditation and shit. Look, Black Moon and Lilith, Taurus, you are worthy. It's almost like it was a test. Like, y'all really tried me, huh? Bitch, I just came out of a divine feminine awakening. Like, what are you talking about? Look, sublimination. Ain't that crazy? Subliminals. Spiritual magic. Oh, that's what that was supposed to be. Okay. You got Lilith. Not Lilith came out. Look, the face of the oracle deck. Dark divine mother of creation. The sun. Your soul's purpose. Dark night of the soul. Look, right after I came out of a dark night of the soul, these motherfuckers really tried me. Like, okay. But you know, I already see what the hell going on. And it's like, okay, y'all think y'all testing me and I'm being tested. Well, y'all being tested too. We all being tested in this motherfucker. Who gonna pass? Because I'm definitely gonna pass. I passed. I'm good. I'm cool. You stay over there with that rat. You stay over there with that ratchet shit. You stay over there with that toxic. You stay over there with those projections. I'm cool over here. I'm cool and you cool over there apparently. Okay, you don't want to take any of. You don't want to receive the love that I have to offer, the truth, the understanding, the clarity that I have to offer, okay, to cool you off, because apparently you heated for whatever reason. You don't want to receive me trying to create harmony and balance. Well, get the fuck on. That means you think you're going to throw off my balance, disrupt my harmony and peace. That's what it's giving. So, the responsible thing for me to do, you deserve balance. Emotional clearing. Clear your ass away, because, and that's the thing, y'all, this was like, I was friends with this girl for years. So, of course, it was disturbing emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So, what made sense to me was, okay, I got to get you the fuck up out of here. Like, get out my house. As in my temple, my mind, my heart space. Get out. The fuck? You're not about to come up in here vandalizing shit that I done spent time doing renovations on, bitch. Fuck you, you disrespectful bitch. You go over to your house. You take that shit over to your house, bitch. You know what it's giving? You know how the old folk used to say, you got to be careful about letting people in your car if they don't have a car or if they never owned a car, because they won't have respect for your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they leaving their trash and stuff like that in your car because they don't have a car. They don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have respect for somebody else who got a car. Same concept. Like, motherfuckers don't want to do their dark night of the soul. Motherfuckers don't want to do their due diligence and their shadow work and do their renovations on their temple. Okay, motherfuckers out here walking crack houses. You feel me? They don't want to renovate. They don't want to flip the house, and you feel me? You do that due diligence, okay, to be presentable and actually have company over. Okay, and the company can be comfortable. But you think you gonna come over here and my shit? And then I'm a Taurus at that. You think you gonna come out? Y'all know Taurus is known for creating comfortable spaces. You think you gonna come over here and draw on my walls that I just painted, bitch? What? Because you upset, because you triggered? You think you gonna come over here and knock my damn chairs over and bust the windows out your car? You stay your ass over there. No, you're not invited. No, you're not welcomed. The fuck? You got coagulation, soul ascension. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that. Black Moon, Lilith, and Virgo. Release perfectionism. Don't she look like a chess piece? Ain't that cool? How they did that artwork? That's so cool. Chestnut checkers. Now, because you did your necessary emotional clearing to create balance within your life, to make sure your temple is up to par. There was a fracture there. There was a little crack in the window. You made sure you got that shit fixed. Call 1-800. I don't know. But you did. You called. You did whatever you needed to do for the necessary repairs. Period. That's like you just finished your renovations. Okay, you got it smelling good, feeling good in the house. Okay, those people that you thought was your friends, you invite them over, you know. It's supposed to be like a little home, you know, warm at home, little gathering shit. Like you got a housewarming gift or something, like come over, like, yeah, look, this is my home. Like, yeah, now we talking about you, the work that you did on yourself. This is my home, yes, this is my abode. I know, right? Like, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of work, man. A lot of energy, a lot of money. A lot of currency, a lot of energy, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, but we got it together, man. Took a lot of patience, but we got it together, bruh. And you all excited and feeling proud and accomplished. And this motherfucker come up in there envious and jealous of what you done managed to put together, despite them throwing stones at you. You done took them damn stones, and you know the exterior of your house is like marbled and shit. Like, damn, that shit look good. That's what you did with the stones that we threw at you. That's what you did with them stones. Damn, we probably shouldn't have threw them stones at Collective. If we knew they was going to alchemize it and transmute it. Oh, damn, like, you see that walk, you see the walkway leading to the door? That's what she used some of the stones for. Damn, like, if there's a hurricane or tornadoes and shit, your house definitely is going to survive it. Because, damn, this shit sturdy as fuck, and it look good. But you want to come inside the house, shit all chill, and pour you a glass of wine and shit, you feel me? And you want to, oh, okay, you think you about to come up in here and fuck some shit up? Okay, bet. You won't come over here no more. That's okay. I'll clean up the spill. You know, you threw your glass of wine. That's all right. Cool. You call yourself fucking up my white rug. All right, bet. That's okay. I'll get it clean. You feel? I'll pay that money for that. I'll go ahead and replace it. It's okay. It costs some money. It costs a good penny. But that's okay. Just to know, moving forward, your ass is not welcome over here ever again. But it's okay. I'll take that L. I'll take that L. You know, I'll go ahead and it's minute. You feel me? I'll replace that rug. I'll replace that glass. I got more wine glasses. It's all good. It's okay. But you're no longer invited. Black Moon, Lilith, and Leo, allow your light to shine. Oh, shaking my head. Ain't nobody about to dim nothing over here because you triggered by it. The fuck you mean? The house is still standing, but you don't have to be over here. Stay the fuck away from me. Stay out my business. Okay, it's really mind your business. It's that simple. Mind your business. All right, y'all. I spent a lot of time with y'all. Let me see. No, I'm not driving. I'm sitting in front of the house in my car. Yeah. Yeah, because being intuitive doesn't take away the fact that you're still a loving being. You know, you're pure hearted. You know, you have an innocence to you. You know, you're still in flesh. Like, you're in a frequency of love, so you genuinely care. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it doesn't mean that you won't still get your feelings hurt. If anything, you get your feelings hurt more than anybody else because you deeply give a fuck. You actually cared. You actually gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Use your gold, eat your plate, and hand you dirt in return. Yeah, exactly. And they can't even sustain the damn pressure they damn selves to become gold, like God said, right? Like Job. Yeah. Y'all, okay. Yeah, let's close out mentioning that. Job and his fucking friends. Y'all know Job was an upright man. He ain't do shit to them. He was generous to them. He shared his fortune with them. Okay? And they just wanted so badly that what he was going through to be because of something he did wrong. And he ain't even do shit. He ain't do nothing wrong. But one thing about that shit, it showed him who really fucked with him for real. I tell you that. What's up? Yeah. You can always, one thing about divine beings, we are literally walking protection. So we're protected, but we're also protection. We bring protection to people. We bring protection to environments. That's why if there's somebody in your environment, whether workplace, people that you live with, whatever, and they begin to mistreat you, as long as you're still there, it's like only but so much can happen in regards to them getting their karma because you're still there. Your divine protection is there. And protection is more so for you. Okay, because you know motherfuckers be looking for reasons to try to point fingers at you and blame shit on you so bad, so desperately. But when you leave, when you're no longer there, all hell break loose type shit. But see, you know, they still gotta protect you. Okay, and you feel me? Like they gotta protect you. So they kinda get protected by proximity type shit. So yeah, like your daughter's protected. I'm going back to older chats because when I'm channeling and when I'm reading, I don't really pay attention to the chat like that, so I don't get distracted. Because sometimes I get trolls and be spell casting. Right. Wow. Look into if Umbral enough is still here. Look into the meaning of your name. You say your name is supposed to be Moses, but your name is Aaron. My name was supposed to be, my mom was contemplating between naming me Leela or Jada. She named me Jada because my dad's name starts with a J. And Jada means refuge, knowledge, wisdom, the knowing one, she who knows. And it's Hebrew. Hell, we all go no friends on our path at some point. Okay? That's just a part of it. You got to be a friend to yourself, and you got to master, you know, that friendship and connection with your spirit team as well. And you have to, because people, that's the first thing people try to weaponize. You know what I'm saying? Their connections with you. Okay? Them withdrawing from you, abandoning you, isolating you. You have to master that shit, being a friend of yourself. Okay? Being okay being without friends. Okay? There's a lot of people that's surrounded by a bunch of people, a huge friend group, but they're not even a fucking friend to themselves. Or there's a bunch of people that's friends in a group, but they're not even friends to themselves. You get what I'm saying? It's given there's no loyalty amongst thieves type of shit. You know? All right, y'all. Are there any new chats? Prometheus. I think there's even value in seeing, like, if you do, because nothing is like for nothing, right? So even if you do have information of what the other name could have been for you, I think it's worth still looking into, because you never know if that was your name in a past life. You feel me? You could have been Prometheus in a past life. You could have been Moses in a past life. Okay? All right, you guys. I'll see you next time.